Second video, backtesting 2025, Nasdaq price action based on trend progression, as I have learned from Trader Sumo. But it is mostly just levels at the swing points at the pivots, and then reaction to these points when you get back to them and test them for the first time. We start at London session. Let's go back and review the higher time frame. So higher time frame to the upside, not much there. Now this is January 6. Oops. So price action is kind of choppy in the weekly, as it's obvious. It's just mostly wicks and no body, small body. But regardless, so this would have been a weekly if we have a, so this would have been a weekly level that we came and we tested. One weekly level would be here. And then there's really not much, it's just this range. So on a daily, so this would have been a low that was taken over here, and then we went back up. So in this area, certain level would have been a important level, like this level with all the tests. So when we come back somewhere in this area, we would have got some reaction for price to move further up. And why would we be looking to go up is because we just gained this level and this level. Now we have a high that we failed to reach, and now this level is one level daily that we came back. We tried to test it for the first time. We went back up. Now we're dropping and we lost this level. So this level is now lost. Now in this situation, we go back into the previous price action as context and look for a level. So the only level that I can see is this guy. And the one level that I see is this one. So we basically went back to this weekly as well as this daily level, and we got one test, and now we got a second test. So if we don't go up, we're probably going to come back down and take over this level to go further down, maybe to this level, because all these levels have been tested. There is no untested level. So right now we're gonna be thinking that we are gonna go up there, but we have already shown some weakness, and this level is now the level that is going to probably get us some reaction to the downside. And we're just going to trim this a little bit. So this is now the London session. So we have gone all the way down, but we failed to close. We created a new low, but we failed to close below the previous low, which would have been here. And now, so we created all these levels, and now we are losing these levels. So this is 4 hour. I will be move one level that we will eventually come and test. This level is tested. Yeah, it's level somewhere there. What else do we see? There is another 4 hour level, which we got a activity here. We got a bounce here when we were going up, when we're going down. So now we lost that level, now we're bouncing around that level. And then the last one is going to be this level, which we might have basically touched. We might have tested. It should have been in line with this level. So far we failed to gain this level, and we have gained this level, and we are still up there, but we are not very strong. Now this 4 hour level could have been even here, which we coincide with this level, start of this leg down. We get a touch, and which takes us to this level. Now we're gonna wait to see if this level is gonna be kept or is gonna be lost. For 1 hour levels, this would have been a 1 hour level. So when we come here, we probably expect a move up. These levels are also probably important. What else? Say probably this levels, which is this guy, is an important level, but so these are the levels. Is there anything else? So this is a prime location, a prime level for this price to start moving down. because we got no other levels. This is the first one that has not been tested. Everything else has been tested. So we could think about this guy eventually going lower if we don't go back up here. So one level that would be interesting to see how we're reacting to would be this level. What else? Also, somewhere around this level also, which is the last candle before move up, which coincides with this level. So we have a bunch of levels to work with. Let's go. So on this leg, we working our way down here. We did a swing low, took out this level, although we did not close below it, and then correctively going back up here. Let's see if 15 minutes is more clean or not really. Okay, in 15 minutes we also, now in this 15 minutes, this is the levels that we have. So this level has been tested. We could go like this. This level has been tested. There's not much here. Just make a level over here for now. This level would have, this is a level that could be tested. And this was a little reaction to the 1 hour. And then this swing, next one, basically this one would have been a failure. We couldn't go below this and we lost this level. So we gained this level. So basically we created this level and then we lost it, or we gained it. Now we are testing it, going further up, closed above this newly created level, and then we have to see around each of these levels. We should get some reaction downward. If we are going to go up, the move downward should be limited volume, and we just continue to gain those levels now. Yeah, we could start looking at the price action. Okay, so that was one level that we touched. Let's see how we're gonna get reaction off of that one. So a test bar, we couldn't close back down below this area, which tells me that we're probably going to continue to go higher. And we retested this 1 hour thing. So let's go long here for a little bit of a swing, maybe up to, well, these are the areas where we could get reactions, but let's do it. Save. See if we close below this level or whether we are just testing it. Okay, second attempt to go above and we failed. Testing the 1 hour again. So this would have been pretty much a loss now. Let's see what happens here. This is the last line of defense. Yeah, we'll let it play, because this would have been a loss anyway. So this was basically a loss, and now we are breaking below this level in the 15 minutes. We close below the 15 minutes, then we can go short. Otherwise, we have just been unlucky or the stop loss placement was incorrect. This is a new level. So the idea was correct, it's just the stop loss placement was a little bit off. After stop loss, it just went off, so there's no entry. And we are at the daily, we get some reaction. Now this is one of those levels that basically we could take a short if we see a reaction. So we literally hit our TP. So how would have I been able to? So basically I go somewhere long over here. After we close above this level. Yeah, this should be a habit of going long when we are testing previous low, not when we close above. Because when we close above, will retrace. So that was a level, we gained that level, we failed to gain this level, we lost this level. Now we could go down to this level has been tested. So probably this level for now. Unless you want to go further up. Yep. So the level we are reacting off of is this guy. This guy. This is a tested level, so I cannot take a trade long off of this one. Maybe I can take a trade long from this next one. Basically, resting the daily level. So this is a level 15 minutes that has not been tested. In 5 minutes this level as well as this level, the 15 minutes. So I could go, if we continue to go up, Okay, so we got picked up by the test of this level. Now on the way back up, these are the obstacles. So we tested that level, and if we continue go low, then that means the whole move is now to the other side. We are still okay so far. See if we can pass through this obstacle, and the next obstacle is gonna be this guy. Okay, so now if this move up is still to be continued, we tried this level, we almost gained it. We tried this level and we lost. So what I would do is I would just put a stop loss. So I would basically close this trade because it's now 515. I would recover one of the two losses I had. Or even better, I will just put it at 1000 to see if we just get a follow through for the next one. If not, we get a stopped out at 1R. Close. Now this one has been tested, so it should just go. This one also had been tested, so it should just go up. So we failed this level, so we're probably going to go all the way down if we break this next level. Now we should not go anywhere near this level again. Okay, so we close above this level. Now there's a little 5 minute over here. We test this level. Now we should make it above this level. Okay. Now we couldn't close above this level, and instead in the 5 minutes we had a level that we gained, and now we are losing that level. So in 1 minute, let's go 1 more minute to see what happens. So you're just testing this level now. But anyway, so we recovered our loss, which is fine. Now we go to New York session. Or we just go to 8:30. 1 hour. Now we go 15 minutes. 29. So I go back to my 1 minute, 1 second. Okay. So we'll look at the 4 hour again. A couple of more candles, but this is the range. There's a couple of ranges, a couple of levels here. It's pretty tight, so we're gonna break from one way or the one side or the other. There's not much here, so maybe I'll just keep it. Okay, so now we're still in this leg. We came down, we kind of tested these levels. We need to wait to see if we gain this level or we go and lose this level. This is 8:35. So there's not much happening. I might as well just go to 9:30. Yeah. So failure to go below, and now we're making our way up. We took this level in the 30 minutes, but we haven't closed above that level yet. We'll see. One hour again, what levels we had. This is a newly created level. And then below there are a bunch of levels if you get there. There is a 15 minutes level, which is the same as daily. These levels have been tested. So this daily is the one that is not tested. So if we get back down there without moving up too much, we could go long. Okay. Some volume coming. Slow it down a little bit. This is one level. This is the level that I said. If we want to go up in the 15 minutes, this is a level. Otherwise, there is not much below us. That is untested. Yep. We can see if in the 15 minutes, this would be the level. 15. So we'll see if we get any closure below it or above it. Okay, so we close below it. Now we want to see going up, otherwise we're just gonna dump. So we failed to gain. We went back down. Now getting to this level is going to be a short opportunity possibly if we start establishing that we are going down. Another 15 minutes is going to be this level that we're going to get some reaction off of probably. And these levels have all been tested. In terms of hourly, this level has been tested a few times, so I'm just going to mark this as a okay, that's a test of 15 minutes level. But this is a tested level, so if we don't close above here, we're probably just going to continue go down. Okay, there's another level that was taken in 5 minutes. So basically the structure is not broken to the downside. Now some of these levels in the 15 and 5 would be candidate for one of these 3 levels would be candidates when if we go up. If we go up, then we could just go short so that we can hit the next level. And if we just fall, then there is no trade. In 5 minutes, we already closed below this level. Let's go. We're also reacting off of a 5 minute level. This was the only level that wasn't tested before. This is one level. So basically the short is going to be this, a little bit of a wide range of a stop loss. That's the first go to order. Next level is going to be this one, and probably one of these levels I'm going to add one more. Yep. So this would have been a second one. Order, save. Now this is double the risk, so we'll see if we lose it, and it's going to be 2 times the loss that I usually like to take. Okay, now these levels that has already been tested. Just get some reaction off of these levels. There's not much here. Here's the last line of defense. So this level should not really be that important. 15 minutes. It is important actually. So what can push us up, If we close below this, it's a pretty good situation. Okay, so now in 5 minutes, this is a level that can throw us back up. So the first one, I'm going to get out here. We'll see if the hourly is going to do anything. Okay, so oops, took us out on the first one, and on the second one I'm just going to go break even. This would be the level that could probably push us up. I could let it run, but this is a level that has been tested a few times, but I'd rather take the trade off and then reconsider. Okay, so we got that one also. And we are going probably to this level now. So that worked. Now on the way back to one of these levels, we probably can get another short if we close below these levels. What is the level that we're reacting off of? This was the 5 minute level that we are probably reacting off of. So we'll see if that can push us up. Basically this level. Nope. Next level would be this guy. So here is a place for a long. Maybe the stop below this level. For some amount of price action like this. Oops. So that was failure to close below or failure to lose. Let's see if this 15 minutes can be broken. Nope. Not yet, so we'll see. Okay, so this is not gonna go, so I'm just gonna close this. Okay, so we just got this much of a move, not much. There's a whole bunch of levels here that we could react off of. Maybe this guy. The 15 minutes. This guy. Okay, so we reacted off of one of these ones and then we pushed up, which is fine. Slow would have been 1 hour level. We get rid of all of these stuff. So the idea of going long was also a good idea. It just wasn't a good spot. Or it would have just worked if I wouldn't close it. There's nothing here. Because that was one attempt. Now we lost this 5-minute level. We are about to. Alright, so we just got the next level. This is a very old, this is an old one. This is not really that important level. This would be this level. So this has probably been tested. So this level is going, next level is going to be this guy. So if we can go to one of these levels and we don't gain it, or we fail to gain it, then we could go short here for this next level. This is 1 15-minute level off of this level, 15 minutes. All right, so this completes it. This is a good level to retrace back up a little bit. So let's wait for this 1 minute to finish too. Okay, so here, let's look at the 1 hour. So we failed to close above either of these levels. We tested this thing and we failed to close. So we'll see how this reacts to this level, whether we're going to go a little bit move lower again. We'll just go short here with stop loss above the high, assuming this thing has not completely finished going lower yet. And if it does, just get stopped out. monitor these levels. See if these levels will start failing or whether they're gonna support the price. That was one support. Let's see if this one can close below the 1 hour. Okay, so this is the second one, that attempt that couldn't close. So I'm just gonna close this one and reconsider again if I want to go back too short or not. So none of these candles are very convincing yet, because they did not close below previous lows. It's after 11. Now this is the first time that we are going up and we are failing, so let's see. If we get any clarity. Okay, now we are failing again from the top. Which is bearish. Well, let's let this candle to finish first. Was pretty bearish at the time, but now it is starting to move up. So now this level is important, and these levels are important. Okay, so this made a high, gained that level, but failed to close above this level. I'll wait for another one. Yeah, that's okay. I guess we would just go short now. So time is not good, but I'll be careful with this trade. So we'll just be consolidating. I don't want it to close above again, basically. Yeah. So this is not what I want to do, and we're almost. Let's finish this one. So there's another failure yet. It's probably going up. And we're close to the 12 o'clock. We're probably just consolidating, but let's see. I'll count this as a last attempt, see if we can close below. Okay, we closed. Now we should move. We should not go back up here, so I'm just gonna go half the risk. I don't really want to get to here. So this is just a continuation trade, nothing special. Here would be the first place which could push us back up. Yeah, this guy. So if this moves us back up, I'm going to close the trade. Okay, that's a test. Now closure below would be good. Okay, that's good. Now this can come back up and test. Or just go down. This is going to be the second one. And then this 15 minutes. Okay, this 12 o'clock. At this point, I'm going to go break even. Then we could hope to reach somewhere around this area, maybe. Now this level was taken. What else? In 5 minutes, this level is not being able to is resisting. So what about in 15 minutes? In 15 minutes we have closed below. Okay, so in 15 minutes we have closed below, we have tested. So there's no reason for us to go up here. So this is good. We just let it run. So this is now supporting the price. should be broken. If it's not broken, then it's a little suspicious. Okay, now that level is gained, tested. Now let's see if we lose it or is it gonna go further up. We might have just tested this level, so yeah, so this is gonna go back all the way up. Is there any reason to go? Yeah, this is good. Probably just gonna stop us out, but this level is a one level that could still stop us. Could still stop the price from going further higher at this level. Now we should close below. We close below the previous low, but not yet below this guy. But the 15 minutes has already closed, tested this level, and now we're closing. So this is one level and this was another level. So 12:30. We already pushed, but we got rejected. Okay, so now we close below this level in 5 minutes at least, so that's a good news. This is one level that we could test. Unless we want to come back up and test this level, or we just want to go back up completely. But this is a failure swing, so we might just go up. We'll see if this level resists enough or no. This is okay, another swing failure. Let's see what's happening. Let's try test, go back down, took this low but didn't create another low. This one also tested, but although it failed, but it's still going below. It's 1 o'clock, so gotta be careful. This should really push it. Okay, now we close below this 15 minutes. In the 15 minutes we close below this level, so we're just making our way. Now we don't need to go to this level anymore. We could still come here and test the 15 minutes, and even here maybe. But hopefully not. So this is a level that could completely push us back up. Probably, maybe not. It is not the stronger one. The stronger one is this guy. Even that is not very strong. Let's see if there's any 4 hour. This guy is the 4 hour. This guy is the one that would probably push us all the way up. if you could get past this level. So one failure to close below previous low. No, this guy. Now the second one. We can come back and maybe test some of these levels. Like this level. So we took this level now. We probably, this is the last line of defense, or we're just gonna get stopped out. Yeah. Okay. And it is 1 o'clock. So just a 1 day, few trades, couple of wins, couple of losses, total 2R for today. I'm not gonna push it any further, and we're gonna leave it for the next video.